G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the World of Warcraft Season of Discovery, part of World of Warcraft Classic, the classical editions of World of Warcraft. Have I said World of Warcraft enough? I don't know. We're gonna go hand in Princess Must Die, and then I've got to go all the way back over here. There's also a bounty on Murlocs, which I might have to do. But then there's also these quests here. I don't know about the wanted Hogger. Maybe I can find somebody in chat. There might be people lurking around there, also looking to do that quest. But for now, let's hand this in. Like I said in the last episode, we're almost level 10. Getting very close. There's a wild polymorph. There's a parrot over here.
Can I help you? Thank goodness. That pig was getting so big she'd have eaten our whole crop. Thank you, adventurer. Now, do either of these suit you?
They do. Thank you very much. Those booties are good. We have... We go with our alchemy. 15, got a fair few things I can cook up. None that are going to give us a buff though. Oh good, they fixed up, I think, where ECS goes. Yeah, so that's extended character stats, I believe it stands for. And yeah, at the beginning of Season Discovery it was kind of overlapping with the runes, but now it's looks like it's properly going on the side of it, which is nice. I'm sure that's on the add-on side. I think we need to take a moment and thank all the good people that work on these add-ons. They do provide all this extra, well, in addition to the game, right? To support the game and help the game. There's so many add-ons out there. They do the good work. I think we take it for granted sometimes.
King's honor, friend.
So thank you all the add-on makers. You're all doing a good job.
Marshal Dugan sent you, eh? Well, you're not from the army, but if Dugan sent you, then that's good enough for me. Our situation is, to say the least, a stressed one. I hope you can give us a hand. Gnolls, brutish creatures with no decent business in these lands, have been seen along the borders of Elwyn Forest. A large pack of them, many more than we can handle alone, have infested the woods south of the guard tower yonder.
Alright, thanks buddy. Long snout. So I've got to get... Yeah, and I know down here, you can see the gnolls running around. But there are, like, patrols, like that guy just ran into us. There's patrols, there's packs of them. They run off when they're almost dead, they can run into another pack. Gotta be a little careful around here. Much like you gotta be careful around just about anything. Hogger's right there, but definitely think I need a group. Well, there we go. This mage, oh, level 13. Oh, should be good here. Provided buffs that he doesn't die. Oh, look at that.
How generous. Outstanding.
I'll give him a pat as well. There we go. They've gotten all three. Alright, well that's it. I was expecting that to be more of a thing, but I guess not. There you go. Level 13 mage rocks up. Manages to keep threat the whole time, which is good because I probably wouldn't have lasted too long if he turned around. I got my evasion and that's about it. But it's good to get that out of the way. Oh, we're almost level 10. Pretty much just gotta kill this dude, I think. And we're good. There you go. Which means, of course, that I can now dual wield once I go back to the trainer, provided I got enough cash. I hope I got enough cash. So you got all these little camps here, and you gotta be very wary of them. Hogger's back. But yeah, if I'm fighting something and then he goes back, then he pulls all of them, and I'm in trouble. So I'm just trying to find mobs that are kind of drifting away from the camp, like this guy. Down you go. Okay, and so now by pressing N, we've got our talent sheet here, and it's the first point I've got to spend. So I'm thinking I'd like to go down the combat spec a little bit. I don't know how far. 15. What is it? 15 points. So I don't think I can really get too far into it. But the precision, I think, would be massive. Because as a rogue, when you start dual-wielding, you just miss, like, you're always missing. Non-stop missing. Drives me nuts. So I'll pop the points in Sinister Strike for now, although reflexes, lightning reflexes would probably be good for survivability. The alternative is to go for subtlety, but I usually go subtlety, so I thought this time around I might do it a little different. I'll pop it into Sinister Strike for now, seeing as that's what I'm using to attack. You can always go and respec. I think it's been capped at 1 gold. So I guess you could respec a couple times. And eventually you can't go any further. It'll always be 1 gold to respec. So while that seems like a lot of money right now, that gives me I'm sure it'll give me a few, chances of respecking. But I think I only ever need 1. While I'm during this 1 to 25 phase. When I get a few more points and I'm able to get down here, I probably will change from Sinister Strike to Lightning Reflexes. Peel that one away so that they can continue fighting. None of these people have anything interesting on them. These gnolls? Nope. Bit of tough jerky. Yeah, because I'm just thinking I've only got that one rune so far. In the Night Elf area. Just coming out of the beginning area, I think I already had 2 runes. And we've done a fair bit of Elwyn Forest so far. And I haven't seen anything else yet. So maybe I gotta pickpocket some things. Yeah, because on the other guy, so on my Night Elf, I think I was getting little map pieces. What else was I getting? There was a box that I just opened up and it had something in it. There was, I think, Shadow Strike, like, towards the beginning. There's a lot of people around here. There's a chest over there as well. Oh, that was you. I heard that second sound, I thought it was another one. Closing in. Get a surprise Hogger visit. Because Hogger does spawn down here too. It's actually very rare that I've seen him that far up. I usually see him around here somewhere. And sometimes in that camp all the way down south. Down around there. Not even the greatest luck here with the objective. Painted Gnoll armbands. But there is more over here, so I don't necessarily need to do this quest here. And I do need to go over there anyway. So I might just take out whatever I can along the way. We'll go back to Goldshire. And then I can go and learn my new skills. My dagger's going straight for the back of his head. Straight for the hump. Okay, so I'll go back. We'll take the quick way. Actually, no, we won't take the quick way. We'll walk back because I would like to pick up more flowers if possible. Come on, runt. Come on, runt. Come here. We'll stab on the side. Stab on the... Still going. Ah, there we go. Got ourselves a warband. Which is actually an armband. I'm sure he was part of a warband. good old nostalgia. Good old nostalgic Elwyn Forest. And that's Elwyn Forest tunes. There's a mangy wolf over there. I could do with some meat. So reduces the energy cost of your Sinister Strike by 3. And none of them had any meat. Oh, damn it. Which, you know, doesn't sound like much, but it does add up when you're trying to... You need a bit more energy to get that final backstab in when they're running away. Don't need any spiders. Fierce cutpurse. Let's give you a little pickpocket. Yeah, I really don't know where to look for the runes. I don't know if I've said this already, but I've tried to avoid any hints. You know, look at Wowhead, any of that stuff. I really want to discover things. But whether the hints, in-game hints are enough, I don't know. It was cool. I was on my warrior in a night elf area. I walked up to an innkeeper and I just thought, man, I could talk to an innkeeper. Perhaps they've got some information for me. And they had a little line there. Said, can you help me deal with the person up top? He's drunk. And I thought, I'd never seen that before. Sure enough, I went up top. There was a guy who was drunk. I've never seen that before. I got that guy outside of the inn, smacked him around a bit, and then he fell asleep. And then I walked back, and they were like, oh, thanks for that. And I think they gave me a rune. I can't remember if they gave me a rune. They gave me something that would work towards getting a rune. But yeah, I'm sure it had something to do with a rune. But it was cool. It's cool to kind of just discover that, you know? Like I was sort of RPing. I was like, yeah, you go and talk to an innkeeper. Of course you do. You know? Didn't expect them to actually have anything for me.
Well met.
Ah, well done. I was starting to think no one would take down that monster. Here you are, adventurer. And thanks. That Gnoll was giving me a headache the size of Blackrock Spire.
That happens. And it's not really got anything to do with World of Warcraft as such, but has anybody had an issue where your right mouse button double clicks? You know, this wouldn't just happen in World of Warcraft, it would happen just on a mouse in general.
Have a good one.
Because I have. And it was driving me nuts. Like I would be, you know, in an instance that I'm holding the right mouse button for whatever reason, probably for the camera, and then I'd release, you know, looking to attack my target which has been selected, and then it would say, because there's a melee player here, it would select them.
Hey there.
Because my mouse would double click when I release it.
Be careful.
And I was looking up all sorts of things, and they say, oh, you know, clean it out, blow into a wall, do whatever you want. And you know what I did? None of that worked. It frustrated me this morning. I just literally bashed it. And now it seems to be working again. Anyway, you shouldn't, that should be a last resort, but you know, it did work. Slice and dice, yes. Sprint, yes. Dual wield, absolutely. Sap, you got it. Okay. So with sap, funnily enough, I can sap now, which means I can smack them on the head and CC them for a little bit. as it were. Slice and dice. Finishing move that increases melee attack speed. I don't know why I called it a finishing move. I guess because it just uses up your combo. You're not actually finishing the enemy with it. But yeah, you can use it after you've built up some combos. And you can see 1 point is 9 seconds, 5 points, 21 seconds. And of course I can now dual wield. I've got sprint. It's a 5-minute cooldown, which is pretty hefty, but it's good to get out of a problem and run for 15 seconds. And hopefully you'll not be dazed when you run away. What's your quest?
Well met.
Seek out
The
SI7.
Oh, it's nothing, fish. Nothing you could handle anyhow. By the looks of you, I'd say Matthias is likely to mistake you for the cheese delivery boy instead of a proper rogue. Regardless, I've been assigned a job, and I've made a promise to deliver on that job. Speaking of which, deliver this package to Matthias and he may give you a small task or two. Get cracking.
Cheese delivery boy? I am the cheese delivery boy. That's me. Ready to deliver your cheeses. Alright, let's cook it up.
What can I do for you?
See what's available here. So at level 10, got spiced wolf meat. So I should cook this up so I can make at least one of these, which will give me a 2 stamina and spirit buff for 15 minutes. So I can learn this. So I'll need mild spices.
Safe travel. What can I help you with?
Mild spices.
Careful. Need help?
Mild spices, please.
Life bless you.
Why would a bartender have mild spices? Now I gotta go to my trader friend out there. Tharin Bouden. That's the first time I've ever read that guy's name.
Well met.
Remy 2 times, I know that guy.
Go with honor.
How are you?
Bouden, never said his name before. So I'll make 1 spiced wolf meat. There we go, we can use that to buff. The rest of them I'll just sell because I don't have much space. The other foods, that is. Some more linen bandages. At level 40, 40 out of 75 there, I can make heavy linen bandages. So it's good to keep that up because in between fights, you can just quickly bandage. Get rid of the tough jerky. The short bastard sword because that's a 2-hander.
Be careful.
Okay, we're on our way. Oh, hang on, I gotta go and collect that rogue quest again. And probably, because she said go to...
Need help? The badge? Oh, it's nothing, fish. Nothing you could handle anyhow. By the looks of you, I'd say Matthias is likely to mistake you for the cheese delivery boy instead of a proper rogue. Regardless, I've been assigned a job, and I've made a promise to deliver on that job. Speaking...
Being assigned a job. Yeah, so we'll see what this leads to. Because I do have another quest I gotta return. Over here. Elmore's task. So might as well do that. Oh, we also gotta give him the shipment, even though I don't have those baked eggs. I don't know how to make him yet. Deep Run Rat Roundup. Capture 5 Deep Run Rats. They kept putting out a warning. I kept seeing a warning being put out. Say, warning, do not do this quest until this level. I can't remember what level it was. Level 12 seems fair though. I think much lower characters running through and trying to get to Ironforge or to get into Stormwind. We're giving it attempting it. Meeting their end prematurely. Welcome to classical Stormwind. Again, the return. We've already been here. The light shines. Don't know how to use a sword yet. Let's see.
Help.
One-handed sword, 10 silver. It's rough, it's expensive, but it's necessary. Let's see how much a sword costs. Level 40, wow. Getting into that early. If I can get one for a couple silver, I might as well get one to learn it. 3.8. That's a little expensive. Little expensive. 1.5 damage per second. 2.4 for 2 silver. 2.5. Slightly faster. Both 3 to 6 damage. So I need to have a dagger on the main hand. But I could definitely do with something on the... Oh, this sells for a lot higher too. I might as well just grab this for 2 silver. It's not a huge expense, and it means I can start training my sword. And I imagine that's better than what you can buy in the store. I hope that's better than what you can buy in the store. I'm sure it'd be a lot cheaper. Even if it was in the store. Alright, first we'll go and hand this quest in. Because you never know, like you might hand a quest in and they're like, oh yeah, here's a sword. Damn it. I just spent 2 silver, 2 whole silver on a sword that's not as good as this one. It's humble beginnings. Westfall. I probably should just grab that anyway. If we end up in Westfall. Have to run all the way back here. New Monster Hunter. Victoria Woods. Hey, if you know any warriors worth their salt, send them my way. I've got an offer that may interest... Well, there you go, that's something for warriors. Not for rogues, though.
Hey there. Hello.
Such a friendly rogue.
See you later.
Hey there. A friendly guy. Let's go see Shaw, Matthias Shaw.
What can I do for you? Light bless you. You found me, and by looking at you, I'd say the run and subsequent search may have been a great strain on your system, both mentally and physically. Would you like Renzik to show you the way to an inn, or are you ready for some work? Our operatives in the field are reporting heavy Defias activity south of Goldshire. The reports indicate that the Defias have taken over Jared's Landing and are now using it as a way to smuggle large quantities of contraband from Redridge to Westfall. I need you to infiltrate the dockhouse and get me that shipping schedule, adventurer. You will probably find it buried deep in the pockets of the dockmaster. An adventurer should you be discovered SI. 7 will disavow all knowledge of your existence.
You heard it from the man himself. From the man that frequents SI7. Can I ask you how much a blade is, buddy?
Hey there.
Too expensive. That's what it is. That's how much it costs. It's way too much. Guy's out of his mind. Just every once in a while I see a NPC. I think to myself whether I've seen them before. Because if I haven't, it's a good chance they got something to do with runes.
Something?
That place has never been used for anything. There's got to be something in there. Did they put something in here? No. Absolutely not. That, of course, becomes a bank down the line. But, yeah, that's as far as I know, there's nothing in there. Classic that I've seen.
Great to meet you.
You're here to help with my delivery? Very
Nope.
good.
I'm not. I'm here just handing the quest, and I'm going to take off. Humble beginnings. The only reason I don't take his quest is because he'll want me to go all the way to Ironforge, and then I gotta go for a long walk all the way out to Lochmadan. It's too far. It's too far. I'm not ready to go there. I'm gonna see a dude in here somewhere. This guy?
It seems an eternity since I was a boy working the farm in Westfall. They say you can never go back, and it's true. Doubly true in my case. My family's home has been burned down and taken over by thieves. I have spoken with my father about the fate of some of my possessions, including my first compass. He was unable to save them. However, he also says that they should be hidden away on the farm. You'll find the Alexton farmstead west of Sentinel Hill. Perhaps you could go and retrieve it for me.
Perhaps I can. Okay, so now that that's all done, we're going to head over this way. We'll probably go via that. Oh, we've got to do the snatch and grab as well. Level 10 snatch and grab. Okay, we might as well do that, because I want to get that sword, although I won't be able to get it, like, on the spot. So I've kind of got to go around here, and then I suppose all the way back.